What's up everybody, Potato Sensei here with the first Nintendo news show where we go over the top stories relating to all things Nintendo. I'm really excited to start this new series for the channel and show it to all of you guys. Enjoy! Our first story of the day comes from Animal Crossing New Horizons. Recently, Nintendo released Part 2 of the Summer Update. I really thought that we would get Tortimer Island, but I am by no means complaining. Part 2 of the Summer Update brings fireworks shows on Sunday nights in August. Red will come to your island and host a raffle for special items, including the balloon, which is actually pretty cool. On these nights, you can also show off your custom fireworks, which I'm really excited for. Also in the update, when you sleep, you'll meet Luna, a new character to New Horizons. She'll let you visit other people's islands and explore them. Unfortunately, I believe you can't pick up items, fish, or catch bugs, so all you can really do is explore, talk to villagers, and download custom designs, all of which you can also do by flying to someone's island while you're awake. I don't really understand the purpose of the Dream service because I feel like it's just an inferior way of flying to someone's island via Dodo Airlines. I might be missing something, but I don't really understand the benefit of using the Dream service. Overall, I think this is a solid update, while I do like the other updates better. I feel like it would fit a lot better near New Year's, because a lot of people celebrate New Year's with fireworks, but I mean, just my opinion. We also got a backup restoration service. I think that's what it's called. I know some people were worrying about if their Switch breaks and losing their whole island, so it's nice to see that Nintendo is working on that. Another thing in the Animal Crossing update was a notice about another free update coming this fall. It's really nice that Nintendo is consistently making free updates for New Horizons. It's really keeping the game fresh, even multiple months after release. Once again, staying with the Animal Crossing topic, don't worry, this is the last story about Animal Crossing. Collectors for Animal Crossing will be happy to hear new bugs, fish, and sea creatures coming to New Horizons in August. There are in total 7 new combined fish, bugs, and sea creatures. My favorites being the soft-shelled turtle and the ray. I love catching fish in New Horizons, and it's nice to see some new fish coming, and bugs and sea creatures too. Moving on in the news, we have a massive leak in Nintendo source code dubbed the Giganta Leak. I mean, if that name doesn't say it was a big leak, then I don't know what does. Some info that was leaked was a new Animal Crossing villager, early prototypes for games like Pokemon Diamond, cut characters from Star Fox, and probably the biggest, find a Luigi character model for Mario 64 that was released in 1996. Just for people who don't know, Luigi was not in Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64, so this leak is a huge find. I usually don't care about leaks because most of them are just people trying to get attention before Nintendo Direct, but this is pretty interesting. I'm like surprised that Nintendo doesn't have a stronger system to defend against hackers. I know I'm not a computer engineer, but Nintendo is a huge company, and I feel like before every Nintendo Direct, there's at least 2 or 3 leaks for upcoming games. At first glance, a lot of them seem fake, but a good amount of leaks are actually true. The March Mini Direct was leaked, and so was the July Direct. While most of the leaks in the recent Giganta Leak probably aren't relevant now, it's still a big find for people that try to leak Nintendo info. Next in the news, yesterday was the official release of LEGO Mario. I was thinking about what sets I would pick up for a while, and just when I had settled on getting the starter set, Guarded Fortress set, and Desert Poké set, LEGO announced on LEGO Shop that most of the sets were on back order for 60 days. I checked Target and Walmart, but they're both out of stock too. It'll probably be a bit of time before I do a review for LEGO Mario, so I might make some other videos on the topic before my review, like ideas for new sets. I was actually thinking of doing that before LEGO Mario launched, but right when I was about to do that, they released all the set pictures, so I mean, Staying with the LEGO topic, LEGO also released a LEGO Nintendo Entertainment System. The concept looks really cool, with how you have to rotate a lever to move Mario through the level, but the price is just a whole different story. Get it? Story? The LEGO NES comes in at $230, which in my opinion is just outrageous. But that isn't scaring off consumers, as this set is out of stock, not even on back order for a while, it's just plain out of stock. If this set was around $100, then maybe I'd pick it up, but $230? Come on, man. The concept is really cool, but it suffers from the same problems as LEGO Mario. Great sets, great concepts, but just way too expensive. Hopefully if these sets go on sale, I'll pick them up, but right now, the prices are just way too high. Our next story comes from Paper Mario the Origami King. Recently, players have reported a game-breaking bug where if you enter a room, a toad will take your keycard, which gives you access to enter. If you leave the room, then you'll have no way of entering back because the toad took your keycard, therefore preventing you from continuing in the game. I'm surprised such a big bug went unnoticed in production, but fortunately Nintendo has already made a statement apologizing for the bug and saying that they are working to address the bug in a future software update. It's really nice to see that Nintendo is always ready to patch bugs in their games. When fans were frustrated that egg spawn rates were too high in Animal Crossing, Nintendo responded with lowering them. It's nice to see that Nintendo is at least listening to their fans in some areas. I know there's been a lot of frustration with the developers of Paper Mario in a recent interview where they made some statements about the future of Paper Mario. So it's nice to see that they're listening to their fans in at least some areas. I myself haven't gotten near that section of the game yet, so I'm yet to encounter the bug, but I will be cautious in that area of the game. Our last story of the day comes from a recent Nintendo Direct Mini showcase. I know it happened over a week ago, but since they're going to make more and more, I thought it would be nice to bring it up. I think the way I watched the Direct was very similar to the way a lot of other people watched the Direct and were disappointed. I went in with high hopes and expectations, so there's a reason why I came out disappointed. It was a Direct Mini and a partner showcase. If it's a mini, then that means that there's going to be no real huge announcements. And it was a partner showcase, so that means no Mario, no Zelda, and no other big first-party Nintendo franchises. I will say though, I feel like Nintendo could have done a better job informing us. Partner showcase can mean a lot of things, and they didn't make it clear if it was all partner announcements or some partner announcements with other Nintendo news sprinkled in. No wonder people were confused, just look at the like to dislike ratio. For the Direct Mini itself, the Cadence of Hyrule DLC looks cool. I like how they're coming out with a bundle of the full game and the DLC, so I might pick that up. The rest of the Direct Mini didn't really affect me, none of the other stuff I really care about, so I kinda was just like, okay. Overall, the Direct Mini was okay. They did say that they'll be making more of these partner showcase mini directs, so that's pretty interesting. One thing I will say is that Retro Studios is handling Metroid Prime 4, and they're a partner, so there may be a chance that we get to see Metroid Prime 4 stuff soon, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled. That's it for the Nintendo News Show. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to tune in next week for more Nintendo news. Potato Sensei, out.